All right, good morning. I think everyone should be able to hear me, and we should be streaming and rolling here with what we're doing. Welcome, class of 2021. It is the senior class meeting. We have 40 calendar days until graduation, and I know that's coming quick. I know we still have a lot of questions that we don't have full answers to, but I'm going to give you the best that we have right now, and we will keep moving forward in a positive way so we can end well and have graduation. So we are moving forward. Thank you for being here. This shouldn't take too long, and we'll get going. So first up, I have Dr. Tucker talking about some things that are going on.
Hey, seniors, how you doing? I hope things are going well for you. Just want to send out a greetings on behalf of all the administrative team and the counselors and all of the staff. It's just we know this is an exciting time for you. Like Headwall said, 40 days, and then you start a whole new exciting chapter in your life. So, I just want to really encourage you to stay the course, stay the journey, do your work, reach out if you need academic support. We want you to graduate. We want you to graduate on time. And if you need any emotional support, please reach out to a social worker, counselor, administrator, a trusted adult, or whoever you need so we can help you be successful as you get ready for your next chapter in life. So stay strong, be well, and Scott's Rock. Back to you, Miss Headwall.
All right, we've got the counselors have some stuff that they're going to talk about, getting everybody ready to roll here.
Hey, class of 2021, this is Miss Esso. Hope you guys are all doing good. I'm here at school. I'm preparing my wall for some spots for you to put your pictures up as you give me those little graduation announcements. Quarter four is super important. You need to keep up with your classes. At the minimum, all of you must pass your English and social studies classes fourth quarter. That's the bare minimum. Some of you have some other classes that you also need to pass. Talk with your counselor if you have any questions or you need support. Talk to your teacher now if you are falling behind or need help. Please do not wait till the last minute and let it build up, and then we're trying to scramble and figure it out right before graduation. This quarter, there are many opportunities to make up credits. Come see your counselor if you have any questions. We are here all day, Monday through Thursday, and we also have our Calendly links open for Google Meets on Fridays. So just a reminder, all of you will either be receiving an email or have received an email from your counselor if you have credits to make up. Evening high school starts, I'll go first. EDL started this past week. So if you are enrolled in English 12, chemistry, or a math course for this program, your class will show up on Schoology, and your teacher should be in contact with you. If you have any questions about that, that's the one that's happening at Highland. The second one is evening high school, which happens at Gordon Parks, but is still virtually. Courses start on Monday, May 3rd. They go Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. You must log in and take attendance or you will be dropped. Let me repeat that. You must log in and take attendance or you will be dropped. Those classes are on Schoology. Assignments are listed there. So if you have any questions about any of that, you can't find the link, you can't get in, come talk to your counselor next week so we can help you troubleshoot it. You don't want to wait till the quarter has progressed more and then you may have been dropped for not logging in. The very last one is Gateway to Graduation. That will be at St. Paul College. Again, virtually. That runs from May 17th to May 28th. It is a 10-day opportunity for students to recover credits. All of us have given you the breakdown, the flow chart, if you need all three of those of what that looks like. But please, 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 please come and talk to your counselor, text us, email us, call us, whatever, so that we can make sure that if it's possible, you can graduate in June. We want this to be as manageable as possible and for you to be ready. The next. Okay, declare day! Woo woo! So up until about 24 hours ago, we didn't know if this was going to happen. So declare day is typically May 1st, and it's a weekend. So we are asking that you wear your college college gear if you have it, and you we are going to say Declare Day is on May 3rd. You can attend the Decision Day celebration on Tuesday, May 4th. You will declare your plans for next year. So Declare Day is not only for college. It can be what you're planning on doing if you're doing a gap year, or you're working, or maybe you're going in a military, or whatever you're doing. We just want to know what the class of 2021 is going to be doing next year. You'll sign a poster, put under your name what you're going to be doing, and then you will receive a donut. We will be doing this in the courtyard right over there from 10:30 to 11 on Tuesday. So if you have a college sweatshirt and that's where you're going next year, or maybe you just like the college and you're not going there, whatever, wear it. We will take pictures and celebrate you. Yay! I'm done. Signing off, Miss Esso.
All right. Hi, everyone. It is Miss Bahari. I am going to be talking just about your final transcripts and the district senior survey. So final transcripts, many of you will start deciding with Declare Day where you're going to be attending next year if you're planning to go to a college. Colleges will ask that you send them your final transcript. So this has your graduation date. This has your final grades on it. Just kind of, it's the whole year. How you're going to do this is I'm going to be sending out more information, and it's going to be a link. And then in that survey, the district survey, you are going to write where you want your final transcript sent. So more information about how to do that will be coming in the next week or two. It's going to be posted on Schoology. I will send an email. And so there's two pieces. So there's that district SPPS survey, which is required for all seniors in the St. Paul Public Schools, and then the final transcript piece. So you're going to be telling both myself and your counselors where you would like that final transcript sent. So what college that you're planning to attend, if you're planning to attend college. For students who don't know what they're doing yet, so if you don't have a plan, like Ms. Headwell said, graduation is 40 days away. If you don't know what's going to be happening on day 41, contact your counselors or me ASAP. We want to make sure that everyone has a plan. Everyone isn't going to be doing the same plan, but everyone should have a plan on what's next after high school. So stop by the counseling office or email us, and we are happy to help.
All right. Thank you. Graduation information. Graduation is on Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. We are still fuzzy on what some of those details look like because we're still hoping that some things will change from a state level that will allow us to graduate as one full class. So as of right now, it is planned for 2 ceremonies. And so there is an announcement coming next week that may impact that. Sometime once kind of that announcement has come and once there's some things figured out, then I will send out via Schoology and email, and we'll try and get it out in as many ways as possible, what those details look like for our graduation on Wednesday, June 9th. It is Wednesday, June 9th. It is at Roy Wilkins Auditorium down behind the Excel Center in downtown St. Paul. You will receive 2 tickets per person. The district is very, very, very set on that. And that's not just a district decision. That is Roy Wilkins. So any graduation that's occurring down there, so not just us, not just SPPS, but they've got lots and lots of graduations over the next bit of time here. In every graduation, there will be 2 tickets per person, and so per graduate. And so you and your family will need to figure out who those 2 people are. It will be a box office ticket, so it will be from them, and they are only giving us the number of graduates that we have that will be present. And so I know that can make for some difficult situations. It's COVID. It's out. It's so far away from where our hands are that's what we're gonna get. And so just know that is what will happen. I know it's not ideal in any way. But it is more ideal than having a virtual graduation. There will be in-person and virtual graduates recognized. So if you're in a situation and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to be there in person, we will still be honoring those who, as individuals, who are not present at graduation. So if it works better for you, for whatever reason, for you, for your family, to be recognized virtually, as part of that, we'll put your picture up and say your name as if you would be crossing the screen. So just know that either way, whether you choose to graduate in person or if virtual is more comfortable for you, you will be recognized in either situation. And that will be live streamed and available for anybody to watch as it's happening. So, you get the 2 tickets, but then if you have I'm guessing you have other people in your family who would love to be there, you can send them the link and they can be present virtually for that. Our commencement address, the graduating class, is who chooses who is going to be speaking. And so the teacher who will be giving the commencement address is voted on by the senior class. And so after we're done here, I'm going to send you a link I'm going to send you both via email and on Schoology, so whichever way works best for you, a couple of different things. One of them is the link for the commencement address that's given by a staff person. In there, you'll open it up and there will be a list of teachers. And so you can click on who you would choose. You get to choose 3 people. There's no like weight on who you choose first, second, or third, but think through your 4 years of high school and who has made an impact on you. Who would you like to hear from? And then that will help drive who is going to give that address. That needs to be in by Monday, May 3rd at 3:00 p.m. So that needs to get taken care of. I would say do it today and get it done with. I know some people aren't able to watch this live, and so it does give some time through the weekend to get that taken care of. And so you can have your voice count. You will need to be logged into your school email for that. It will not collect your email and it will not tie your identity to your vote, but you will only get one vote on that. So you can do that and get that taken care of today. Other thing that I don't have a slide for is the student address. And I'm going to talk about this and I'll send out more information later today with this. But we always have a student give a commencement address. And so if you are interested in doing that, I'll be sending out a link for you to give a sample of your address. You don't have to do the whole thing. And then from there, we'll decide who will be addressing the student body as someone from the student body. And so if you're interested in being the graduation speaker, look for that to come. It will have a link for you to be able to submit your video of what you might want to do or say. And then once we choose who that person will be, then we'll work to develop what that speech looks like as a whole. So we look forward to seeing your thoughts and your ideas and potentially being one of the speakers. So thank you for doing that. I will send that out with some other stuff later today. One of the other links that you'll receive in here is a survey. And this is not the SPPS survey that Ms. V was talking about, but it's one that we need for some information for graduation and for some information for to be able to contact you after with different things that might be going on. And so we need you to take this survey because it has some of this stuff is going to apply to graduation and be in the graduation program. And so please, again, take that today. The sooner you take it, the easier it is. It's just stuff we don't have to chase you down with figuring things out. There's 2 parts to it. First of all, there's some parts regarding graduation. So obviously you'll put your name in there, but then how do you want your name listed in the program? So if there's, however that might look, it might just be, your first and last name. Great. Put it in there. You may want to include your middle name, fine, or a middle initial, or if you, whatever. So how you want it written in there, please include correct capitalization so that we get it absolutely right. We also have a Flipgrid link that'll show up on the survey. Please click that and say your name as you would like it pronounced at graduation. This allows the senior class council who will be reading names at graduation to make sure that everyone has their name pronounced appropriately. And then it'll also ask just some other things about future plans. Answer the best you can. If you're not positive right this second, it's okay to say, I don't know yet, but then you will need to get in contact with us later and make sure that we have the right stuff. So the first part is all questions regarding graduation. The other thing that is asked in there is what you're planning to do in the way of virtual graduation or in person. It'll just give us a rough estimate of where people are at. It's not something you're bound to, but if you had to decide today, how would you be proceeding with graduation? The second part includes questions about contact information to keep you up to date on future events. The information that you give will be handed off eventually to the senior class council to be a starting point for organizing reunions in the future. We know that your email address might change. We get that. But for the most part, a good number of you will keep that and keep moving. There's also an option to put your cell phone number in there. It's a situation where if they choose, they could text out a big group and just say, hey, you know, this is what's happening. Put this on your calendar. Stuff like that. It will not be used for marketing purposes or anything like that. It's just for the idea of being able to stay connected to the Highland community after you leave. It will also go into, last year I started sort of a Highland alumni database, and so I keep that, and I'll have that, and then if we send out any periodically, like once a year, we send out an alumni update, and so it'll get that sent to you at the same time. So that stuff will go on there. Another question we ask is about a parent email. And so the purpose of that is that there is a group of parents that's working on some various things that could potentially be happening in the bit of time following graduation. And so they would be the potential of them being contacted by that group of parents would be there as well. And it just gives more opportunity. It doesn't mean they have to do anything. It just gives opportunity for them to know what's happening and be able to follow along if they choose. So those things are in there. Please take that survey. Please be thoughtful of getting that stuff in there, and it'll just help us as we're moving toward graduation. Reminders, please be thoughtful about keeping COVID safe as graduation approaches. I know that it feels like everything is like ending, but the reality is there's still a virus out there that is not a fun situation. And so the decisions that you make regarding COVID could impact graduation. And so please, please, please be thoughtful. Ways to do this, make sure you're still keeping appropriate distancing, masking, doing that sort of thing. There are vaccinations available for people who are 16 years and older. And this week, I was hearing on the radio that they're making a big push to make sure that seniors have that opportunity so they can end their senior year well. And so if that's something that you're looking at doing, make sure that you follow up and get that taken care of. The sooner the better. And just make positive choices. Know that we've got stuff going on and we want to keep you healthy and safe and strong. And so we have to keep with COVID guidelines as we're coming toward graduation. So I know it's really easy to think, man, school's done. We're wrapping this thing up. I'm going to just do my thing. And we really, really want you to be healthy and strong so you have the opportunity to graduate in the way that you choose. Cap and gown distribution. It'll be distributed that week of Memorial Day, probably on Wednesday or Thursday. So it'll be toward the end of that week. There will be some things that you need to complete to make sure that you have that you can get your cap and gown. We actually have all of them at school. They're in storage right now, and I'll take them out that week and get everything set. And so there'll be more information following on that. Your job is to make sure that you're getting things taken care of so that when it comes time to graduate, to get your cap and gown, you're in a position to be like, yep, this is happening. So things you need to do, make sure that you're passing the classes you need to be passing. If you have books or athletic material that need to be brought back to school, make sure that you do that. So any textbooks, any library books, any jerseys or athletic equipment, anything like that, get that back, get it taken care of. Don't have that hanging over your head when there's a line of 12 people trying to get that taken care of. So get that stuff taken care of. Making sure when the survey comes out from SPPS that you get that taken care of. All of those things will help make sure that you're in a good shape to get your cap and gown. And we do have yard signs this year that are provided by the district. On here, I have that Monday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock. So as school gets out by the schoolhouse, you can pick those up. We're also going to do that on Tuesday during the Declaration Day signing of the poster and donuts. And so if you're coming to that, you'll be able to get your sign there. I'll also have it available on Friday from 12 to 1 if you miss it one of those other times during the week. Our goal is to get signs out to everyone and get those up in yards and just show our Highland pride as we're wrapping up the end of your senior year. So those are the main things we're talking about. I have been a fan of Michael Jordan since Michael Jordan started being Michael Jordan. And so I'll leave you with a thought from him. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. And you are in a spot right now that you need to be making sure that you are making it happen. And so graduation is coming up. We want all of you to be crossing that stage, whether in person or virtually. We want you to be doing what you need to do. We want you to end well. This is all part of a story that you are writing right now. And you are living in a time that is absolutely historic. And as you talk to your kids someday and you say, yeah, I graduated from high school during the pandemic, and talking about the things that you've needed to do, you are all stellar people. You are strong. You have shown us your strength day in and day out as you've been moving forward through all of the stuff we've been doing, all of the changes, all of the hoops, and all of just kind of the goofiness. And so we're proud of you. We want you to end well. We're here to support you in that. And we're always cheering you along. So if there's things you need to do them today. Wrap things up, end well. Cannot wait to celebrate you as you cross the stage. Thanks for being here today, and we will see you all soon.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Go Seniors!
2021.
Go back.
Go Seniors!
There we go. There's everybody.